and welcome back to our channel. My name is Casey.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're Dos Cabazos, and this is The Haunting of Hill House, episode 10, the season finale.
So last episode, it was revealed that Abigail was real. Mm-hmm. And we have a sneaking suspicion that Abigail is the Dudley's daughter.
Yes. So I actually went back to, I think it was the Witness Marks episode, where the Mr. Dudley was talking to the father, mm-hmm. And he was saying, like, I guess when we first heard it, we were under the impression that they didn't have kids, and, like, that their daughter, you know, like, she was stillborn. But I went back, and I was like, okay, he said firstborn, so, he never said that they didn't have kids, which is what we originally thought. And then, like, later on in another episode, Mrs. Dudley said, like, oh, your kids are around the same age as, like, mine, or something like that. And then, like, also in the last episode, when I was editing it, because, like, when I edit, I go back and I hear everything again, and I'm like, oh, wow, you know. But, like, when they were in the tea room, Abigail was saying, the tea room, the red room.
The red room, yeah.
Abigail was saying, like, oh, my mom worries about everything, like, and then Luke was like, oh, she's sneaky like me, which leads me to believe that she snuck out and was not supposed to be there, and then, unfortunately, everything happened, and that was just like, ugh.
Yeah. Another thing, too, that I feel like they tried to, like, intentionally make you think a certain type of way is that they showed us that body in the wall a couple episodes ago, and obviously we had that body. Mm-hmm. So when the police officers talked to the dad, they said the bodies, multiple bodies.
Yeah, the other body.
It's kind of like, okay, it obviously was Olivia, and then you were kind of led to believe that, like, oh, it was just a body in, like, the wall, but they had already dealt with that body.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it just kind of like went over our heads for a little bit, and then when it actually happened, even like when Olivia walked into the room and like Abigail was like in Luke's bed, like I thought like she was still a ghost still. Yeah. So they did a really good job at that, and I'm just so excited to see everything now come to a conclusion.
Oh my gosh!
I'm a little worried about Luke. Let me rephrase that. I'm a lot worried about Luke. I worry about him a lot right now because obviously Olivia saw him dead. We saw Nels actually had that same vision, and I just have a really bad feeling for him.
Also, like, if you think about it just from a regular, like, paranormal perspective, you know, seeing something like that happen, like, Luke and Nell literally witnessed their mom, like, murder another child, like, right in front of them, and, like, it's no wonder they have, you know, such traumatic adult lives, and just, like, all the kids, you know, like, it was their mom. And
there was that scene in the last episode where, like, you know, Luke was saying how, like, you know, I'm going to deal with, like, pretty much all the addictions
poison myself, and then, like, no,
Yeah, that was just kind of, like, really tough, and, like, it only exacerbated it to see it, like, after the fact when she did kill Abigail, unintentionally, mind you, but, well, actually, I think she thought, she was intentionally trying to kill her kids. I think she probably just thought that girl was a ghost or something. Actually, I'm not quite sure.
I think she just thought, oh, I'm going to save all of you.
Yeah.
You know, she just was not in her right mind.
Yeah. So I have a suspicion that Poppy wanted Olivia to kill her kids because she wants her own kids. Because she had that story that she told her in the last episode about her kids dying. And maybe that is kind of what drove her crazy. Kind of what Miss Dudley told us, that she was in an asylum, right?
Yeah.
And I think maybe her consolation prize was Abigail. But now I think she's coming back to, like, you know, or trying to get them to come back to finish the job.
And it was weird, though, because when Abigail did die and she, like, turned into a ghost, she went with another lady who was not Poppy. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, what's up with that?
Well, there was also that old lady there that said not to trust her.
Like, there's, like, a lot of other ghosts in this house.
I feel like, these ghosts are, I think, people that Poppy has killed along the way, or not killed, but gotten to kill themselves, because it seems that's kind of what ends up happening here. She got Olivia to kind of kill herself. She got Nell to kill herself. That's why I'm really interested to see, like, what ends up happening with Luke, because, you know, we were left with her grabbing his face, and up to this point, we haven't seen, like, a ghost just outright kill somebody. It's kind of been, like, makes them kind of think about things, put them in a weird perspective, and a weird... they showed them things to make them want to do things, but it was kind of manipulating it. So I'm not quite sure. I feel like that's going to cross a barrier if she's able to actually kill somebody, or she's going to try and convince Luke, but I don't think Luke's at that point yet. Like, I don't feel like he's just going to kill himself. I think his eyes are wide open now, and he can see, like, how crazy and how evil this house is.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos. We have other shows that we do on our channel. You can check out our playlist to see some of the other ones that we have done. We will also be reacting to The Haunting of Bly Manor. I think that's what the second season is called.
I think it's coming out this October, yeah.
Very excited. Very, very excited. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the episode.
when are we?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to have a staircase like that in your home.
Freaking tall, too.
Yeah.
Like, no wonder they get so hurt.
Mr. Dudley says this is a master key, so...
Oh, this is from the first episode. Remember?
Yeah.
Not a pony.
That was when she saw the doorknob shake. Wait, was she in there? Is she, like, in the red room, but it's, like, a figurative room that changes depending on who you are and what you
Oh
need?
my gosh, that was, like, really detailed. It's like the room of requirement for Harry Potter.
Oh my gosh, it's the room of requirement, literally. Or, like, room of detriment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then that was her freaking feet. Look, the feet.
Emergency, yeah.
That must have been...
How?
I know, like, so how did she get, like, what? Because they always kept talking about the room, like, oh, I was in this room, and they were like, what? The reading room, or, you know, like, the game room.
Oh my gosh.
And, like, Theo was just in this little dance room, like, who had a dance room?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
And the
from that
mom had a
perspective.
reading room.
How the hell did she get in there?
And then, who was it? Steven had the game room. Luke had his tree house.
What if it looks... The treehouse too, yeah. Oh my gosh.
What if it's depending on like you? It's like a fake. But how do they get in? And why is there a door that locks from one side?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, I have so many questions. The room of requirement. More like the murder death kill room.
Murder death killer room.
Oh my gosh.
That's the second video this week we've brought that up.
Murder death kill. Is he writing the novel? Okay, so this is in the past. She's pregnant? Is she? But he can't have kids.
Whose child?
But he knows he can't have kids.
Yeah, but he can't tell her that. Was she cheating?
Or maybe they got a sperm donor?
Maybe.
Benefit of the doubt?
But he didn't tell her until like, man, I guess I haven't really gotten into that yet.
It might also be said that some houses are born bad. We know Luke bought the gasoline. And
honey.
we're about to go inside.
Wait,
This is in the future.
he's writing about it. So they got back together.
Whose
Maybe
child?
he had a
feel
reverse vasectomy?
It's that little girl in there. One day she's gonna ask about her grandfather and about her Uncle Luke. What happened in that house?
What happened to them?
Don't tell me they...
This is for little Eleanor.
Eleanor. That's Nell's full name. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna see the story through his perspective, maybe, of that night.
It's okay. Come on.
He's gonna see.
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh.
That's the
Tall
guy with the
guy.
hat, right? Yeah. I thought he.
Oh my gosh, Abigail. It's freaking Abigail.
I feel like these aren't bad people though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's only Poppy.
Maybe they were just like victims too.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Fear.
Look at me.
Fear is the relinquishment of logic.
He just like looked at him and left.
Guess don't be afraid.
Hey, what the heck is up with
That
this?
door's always been locked.
Oh my gosh, it's so red.
Oh!
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, it unlocked
know
for
it's-
him.
Oh crap! Don't go in there by yourself.
Steve, wait!
Fuck.
You okay?
Remember, she was like, "We're the key."
The door opened and I saw Luke and then...
Luke died.
Oh.
No, he was alive on the floor. And then the door closed.
And then he died.
No, I didn't want him to actually.
That's the problem.
I know.
The door closed and then
What if this is fake right now?
Like, this is him in the room?
Yeah.
I don't remember how I got out of the house.
I feel like this is the room.
I don't remember coming back to California.
This is the room.
Because she's pregnant here.
Oh my gosh, this is Poppy, I bet.
Well, of course you don't. Because you haven't written it yet.
Oh my gosh, what?
Not until you chew it up and you digest it and you shit it out on a piece of paper.
This is
and
not
even
real.
that, pale imitation at best.
This sounds like Poppy.
Yeah.
That's how she talks.
This little one,
Oh!
she won't be real either. She must be an eater
like
like
the
her
wall.
dad.
Oh my gosh.
If she eats me from the inside
Her face is getting dark.
like a blister, will you lose your mind?
Oh my god.
Like your mother?
Oh, you fucking ghost.
Oh my gosh, he's in the room! You were right. What? That's not real, is it? They're not
They
there
would have gotten
yet.
there first,
They're
yeah.
not there yet.
Because they took off after. Oh, that's what we saw.
Did he actually do drugs, maybe? Or is this just like his worst fears, not his worst nightmares, maybe? Was this
is
all
probably what.
fake, too?
No, I feel like it's what he's seeing in the room. Like, maybe he did drugs in, like, real life. I mean, he thought he was doing drugs in real life. And it was kind of like Steven. He didn't know what was happening.
What do you think?
This isn't what happened, is it? Because she left him in the alley.
Yeah.
Maybe this is what he wanted to...
This has to be the red room.
Yeah.
You saved me.
Yeah. He's gonna start talking...
Weird.
Yeah. Talking all jazzy.
And I found you the payphone, remember?
Maybe she's going to convince him to, like, shoot up with her. And then that's how he...
Oh my gosh. Like, she's gonna convince him to, like, OD or something. She, like, wants everyone to kill themselves.
One last time, just to get well before we get clean.
I'm 90 days clean. 92, actually.
Yeah, but that's not clean. Little yellow teeth punching through the jelly of my pretty eyes, right?
He's going to convince him to do it. And that's how...
No, I won't.
Baby, you already did.
It's gonna be in his arm.
Oh,
no.
It's the little girl with the runny egg eyes.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Rat!
Oh my gosh! Steve, what? But his sisters were in there too. Oh crap.
Oh no, oh my gosh!
No.
Or is this him in the room? Is him in the room? Oh, they got there. Unless they're all in the room? That guy!
This dude, who is he?
With the drink.
Dad!
She like touches them.
I didn't order that.
Poison.
Or is she in the room now?
She is.
She's probably in the room.
Don't drink it. Don't fucking drink it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want me to pour it out?
Yeah.
Don't
We don't
drink
need
it.
that
Don't
rat
drink
poison.
What's the weirdest thing you guys have on the happy hour menu? Like the thing no one ever orders?
Rat poison?
You don't have to eat them.
Oh, sure I do. I will keep it professional. Hand to God. We can chat embalming technique. I mean, that's what these things are for,
Oh,
right?
maybe she really was at a... But maybe it's like distorting the memory.
I've got all the makings of a mean martini in my room and want a nightcap.
He's married too.
I enjoyed the conversation, but I'm gonna say goodnight.
That's not what you said, though.
Let's see what kind of martini it makes.
Oh my gosh.
How old was Jaden then? 6? And Allie was...
2?
It's like feeding on all their worst moments and...
Yeah.
The instant someone dies, they learn everything. And when I die, I'm gonna wake up in that hotel room and have to watch every single thing she did.
Oh.
Surely.
Oh my gosh, I knew she was in the dang room. What's going on with Theo? What is she seeing?
Touch her and find out that she's Poppy. She knows it's not real if...
Or does she not have that feeling thing in here?
I don't feel anything.
She doesn't
Yeah.
have it there.
Take it. No, I
So
don't.
that's why it's not real.
Oh!
I don't feel anything
Well, Theo's
else.
smart.
Don't kiss Poppy. Like preying on all
Our
of that.
sisters.
Uh-huh. I feel like she's gonna turn into Scary Poppy.
Scary Poppy.
They kissed his eyelids as he slept, and every morning he went just a little
See, she has
more
the voice too, like her.
Kick her off of you. Get her off of you.
There's
Oh my god! Oh, wake up!
No, please.
Get up! Yes.
Oh,
take
Nell's
Nell.
gonna help?
Take her hand. Yeah. She's been there for all of them.
Yeah, it's like almost
She's, like,
she's helping them through it. No. And where's their dad this whole time? Still outside?
I want to know, is he like dead too?
Wait. What? Is this still his?
Or is he dead? And his mom?
You're awake.
Like they all woke up?
Your big boy.
The hat!
She was wearing that too in the street.
We're so glad you're finally here.
Yeah, this is still...
No. Go. Yes, listen to Nell.
It's Nell.
Why would you want your brother to go?
She keeps
'Cause
helping
screw
them.
you, Poppy.
Here.
Don't.
She's like
Go.
helping them all. Maybe like he'll come back to life or something. I don't know.
Don't.
Don't listen to Nell.
Go.
Why does she keep saying that?
Don't.
No, I have to get.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I knew he was gonna like come back to life
Yeah.
or something.
She saved me.
Now gonna be there.
Oh my
Feel a
god.
little clear just now.
All this time we tried to get into this room, now we can't get the fuck out.
All of us have. So many times and we didn't know it.
You might be right. This could be the treehouse too.
This room is like the heart of the house.
Stab it.
No, not a heart, a stomach.
Like it consumes you.
It's feeding off.
It was your dance studio, Theo.
Yep.
It was my toy room. It was a reading room. The game room for Steve. Family room for Shirley. Treehouse.
Ah.
The window.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how to do this without you.
There's no without. I am not gone.
Oh.
I'm so sorry our last words were in anger.
They weren't our last. I'm sorry that I didn't answer the phone. But you did. So many times.
I'm sorry if I didn't listen, and I'm sorry.
Wouldn't have changed anything. Forgiveness is warm, like a tear on a cheek. I loved you completely, and you loved me the same. That's all. The rest is confetti.
He's not dead.
He's
got pills.
Did he take pills? Like unknowingly? And like knocked him out? Crap.
Is it Olivia?
And then he spit tobacco juice on his golden head.
Stay away.
They're out there, and we're in here, and the children are finally safe.
This is fake.
They're not.
What if he's in the room now?
Yeah.
We have to watch it all because we're parents. And that's the deal we make.
If he thinks life
Let
was
them go.
I'll be alone again.
If it wasn't for the kids in that room, I would have laid down with you. I would have followed you right into the darkness. But those kids live. If you open that door right now, I will make a promise to you that I will keep forever.
Stay awake. Stay with.
What was that about?
I know. What was that like stumble?
Go ahead.
Is he gonna stay?
There's one more thing your brother and I have to do here. We'll see you there.
Are they gonna like destroy the house?
Probably best you didn't say anything to them.
Are they dead? Wait, that's him young.
This is when he like came back. Is he gonna be able to see what?
Like what happened? He like got to see what he saw. Oh my gosh. That's where the blood came from.
What happened? Why are you here?
him?
Did you see?
Oh.
She's probably looking for her.
They're gonna see their daughter.
I can fix it. We need to get the police.
Why are you here?
Our daughter snuck out of her bed tonight and we thought maybe.
No.
She wasn't in her bed.
I didn't know.
Are they gonna see
They all
him?
saw her.
Abby, what happened? Who hurt you, baby girl?
Oh my gosh.
I'm having the strangest dream.
I'm gonna burn it.
You won't. Horace, you can't. She's still here.
But that's not really her.
And when she's buried and it's done, we'll say nothing. We won't say anything about Olivia.
Don't let it take anyone else.
Is it?
Never again.
Yeah.
Let it starve.
So they can see her probably still. Is that why the house like wouldn't burn when Luke tried to burn it?
He's dead too.
You and your sisters and your brother. Never been prouder of anything. Take care of each other.
And be kind to each other. And nothing else. Be kind.
Oh my gosh, all of them. Oh my, gosh.
I've lived with ghosts since I was a kid.
Throwing him away.
Wow. I guess she doesn't need him anymore. Or just is okay with it, you know?
Is that the wife, Mrs. Dudley? He wants her to die there.
To be with the daughter, maybe? Oh.
Is that their first? It is.
Love is the relinquishment of logic.
She's pregnant.
Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House, and those who walked there walked together.
Wow.
That was a really good show.
Yeah.
So there was a lot.
Yeah, that was like a lot. There's so much. I don't even know where to begin. Like, so much happened.
Well, the father died.
Yes. Well, I was going to say the reason I thought Steven died too was because, like, earlier in Shirley's part, it was saying that, like, she was saying she was scared because when you die, you, like, learn everything. So I was like, oh, maybe Steven's, like, learning everything because he just died.
So I heard when he was talking to Olivia before they opened up the Red Room that he made her a promise. Or that he would make her a promise. And I thought that's what it could possibly be, you know, that he'd stay there with her. Which it kind of looks like, you know, he'd killed himself, I'm thinking. Because, you know, he died by the staircase and not by, like, the window where he initially fell.
Yeah. Or he just had a heart attack because it seems like he had heart problems. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be, like, left in ambiguity.
Yeah.
And also just, like, that's crazy that it's almost like this room has... Well, first of all, this room has been something to all of them, and they hadn't even realized they had all been in the room.
Yeah, you called that one.
Yeah, I was like, that. I don't know. But then also, towards the end, it was like the room was feeding on, like, their insecurities or their fears. Wow, and Luke didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't. So that's good. Like, I mean, at the end of it all, it seemed very positive for, like, the remaining family.
Yeah.
You know, Shirley, like, obviously was upfront with her husband about her cheating incident. He obviously seemed to accept that. Theo seems like she's finally opening up to people and allowing people in. It seems like Steven and his wife got reconciled and are now expecting, so that's really exciting for them. And Luke is obviously 2 years clean.
Yeah.
So, man, it's really emotional, like, to see them all together like that. Like, that was, like, just, like, a really precious moment, I feel like, there at the end. And, like, kind of really, I think, what, like, his dad had asked for Steven.
Yeah.
Like, you know, be kind to one another.
Yeah.
Like, love each other.
And it was almost like Steven, well, his dad was kind of like passing this responsibility almost of this house. Like, we can't destroy it, but don't be here either. You know, it was just really interesting. And like that promise he had made to the Dudleys to, like, not destroy the house. And
that scene almost got me there.
Oh
when,
my
like,
gosh,
Mrs. Dudley
that one
passed
was
away
just
there
like,
and she was holding her baby and stuff.
Oh
so.
my gosh. This was a really good show. It's just not what I expected it to be. Especially, like, from episode 1 to this, it was, like, just completely different. They just did such a great job with it.
I feel like they've answered,
good.
like, all the questions, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really have any questions. Like, I think the only thing I've really left with is, like, when did they find out, like, their dad had actually died? And did they end up... they probably skipped over that, the fact they probably had a funeral and, like... but that was, like, kind of the only thing. I was like, what did he tell him? That, like, oh, yeah, Dad actually was a ghost. And like,
he was a ghost at the end.
Yeah.
But, wow.
I'm really interested now to see, because we don't know anything about the next season. I don't know if there's a trailer for it or not.
Yeah.
If it's going to follow this family, or is it going to follow a different family? Obviously, it's a different house. It's called Bly Manor. So I wonder if it's going to follow a different family, or
different
possibly
house?
Steven could be writing a story about a different
I
house.
was thinking that, too.
That's, like, the only way I could, like, kind of piece it together. But I think it'd also be interesting to follow a different family, because, like, this family seems like there's a lot of closure.
Yeah.
And, like, it would suck to have them go through, like, a whole nother ordeal. But I don't know. I'm really excited to see, like, what they're able to do for the next season, because this one was just so well done.
Yeah, I feel like there's not really much more you could do with this family. Like, it would be cool if we got to see, like, oh, kind of a where are they now, or, like, hints of the characters, maybe, like, oh, there's Theo, you know? Like,
what if, like, Steven does show up at one point, but it's a different family? I think that'd be a cool way to incorporate.
Or, like, if he shows up and he's, like, gonna write a story about this family, but it's, like, a completely different family with different situation, with different ghosts, different circumstances. I think that would be really, really awesome. And I'm looking forward to it so much, especially to be able to do it live, like, react to it live-ish, since it's a Netflix, but just, like, to be able to experience it with everyone else, you know, at the same time.
I'm really excited that we don't actually have to wait a long time, too, for, like, anyone who's seen this show, like, at the beginning of I got not at the beginning, but when it actually got released, like, it's a pretty long wait. We're only going to have to wait, like, 2 months. So.
Yeah. But it has really been so good. And I'm not a horror person. Like, I am not at all. But this is, like, one of my favorite shows, like, in general. It's just, it was so well done, so well written. The characters were just, like, amazingly developed. And then I think something that's, like, kind of overlooked is the camera work. Like, they made some shots look like they were all one scene.
Those slow
like,
panning, like, shots,
Yeah.
They did it, like, so well. And, like, even though they did it a lot, I didn't get tired of it. And, like, I liked the other elements about the show of like,
Yeah.
okay, like trying to spot like little things, which we did hear that there's like some sort of video with like, you know, the ghosts that like are in the
we're gonna
background
do
and
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that at some point here. But like I just like every single time I was like looking to see if there was like a ghost anytime, and I just it was really enjoyable for me to also kind of have it almost kind of like a scavenger hunt too while you're watching the show.
I'm really excited to see like which ones because apparently they were actually not like obvious, but they were like there in a lot of the scenes. But you just didn't really see them because you were busy focusing on the story. So that'll be like a fun reaction to do to see those little extras and stuff.
Well, thank you again for coming on this journey with us. We're super excited for the next season. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can stay notified when we do post videos of the next season, and we'll catch you then.
Bye.